This is Jane. Jane's got an online store and she's doing pretty good.
Crushing it.
But like every store owner, Jane wants an app.
I want an app.
You need an app.
I can't build an app.
But she could. With TapCart, she was able to design and launch the perfect app for her brand without having to deal with her developer. Now Jane can spend more time on the things she loves, being creative, connecting with her customers, and collecting sweaters for her dog Sadie. Hey Sadie.
Watch this.
TapCart enables Jane to send these interactive push notifications directly to her customers, getting them back in the app and making purchases. Back on top. So what's next?
Flash sale.
Updating her app is a breeze. Add new blocks, feature a sale, share new content from anywhere. Plus, TapCart keeps her app up to date with the latest technology. So no more dealing with this guy. This is the future, Jane.
Yep, I'm the future.
Your brand, your products, your app. TapCart.
The game has changed. Introducing Adalo. You don't need to code to create amazing apps. With advancements in design tools and development languages, we're entering a brave new world where you can drag and drop and make an app. This allows anyone the ability to turn their vision into real working software. With Adalo, creating no-code apps is simple. All you have to do is drag and drop in components like an image list, navigation bar, buttons, and text. Next, you create your database using simple spreadsheets built all in Adalo. After that, all you have to do is connect your design to your database. For example, choosing which data goes in this list. And then, voila, your app comes to life, a real native app built all by you. And the best part of all is that they're available on every platform, from the Apple App Store to Google Play to your own website. But simple doesn't mean it can't be powerful. With Adalo, you're in complete control of design, from shadows to text to borders and branding. We've taken the flexibility of modern design tools and put that into our platform so that you can make it how you want it. On top of that, we've added some pretty sweet features. You can add chat and trigger push notifications for just about anything. You can even set up advanced workflows like requesting and booking. So no matter what your process is, you can transform it into a simple user experience for everyone. You can even design apps for purchasing by adding custom formulas to calculate those pesky things like tax and tip, set up payments, subscriptions, save credit cards, ACH bank transfers, and more. But it doesn't stop there. You can connect your Adalo apps together so you can have different experiences for different users, trigger actions to happen in other apps, and even integrate directly with your own API. Finally, a simple way to build an app without code that's just as powerful as code. Turn your startup idea, your side hustle, or your client's dream into reality with Adalo.
The .xyz community is made up of celebrated artists and creative outlets, acclaimed entertainers and designers, award-winning professionals and industry leaders, game-changing communities and organizations, and forward-thinking businesses discovering tomorrow's next big breakthroughs. The word is out, and the world is spoken. .xyz is the domain for the next generation. Build a winning online presence with a domain that knows no bounds. Join the revolution. Get your .xyz today.
My name is Doc Williams, and I'm a brand developer. So that encompasses a lot, but basically I help entrepreneurs create signature products for their brands, and then I help them through the whole process. So I've run a couple different businesses. So I started in fitness when I was 18. So I was a massage therapist, and then I was a physical therapist assistant, and then I opened my first gym at 23. And then from there, that was a CrossFit gym, and then I opened the biggest parkour gym on the East Coast. One of the American Ninja Warrior contestants lived like 30 minutes away from the gym, so he made that whole obstacle course for that. He trained for the show on the course, and then we got kind of semi-famous because of that, and then we had SWAT team train there, and then we started doing all that kind of stuff. From there, I started learning how to copyright and do things like that. And so later on, because I was writing and wanted to be in fitness, ended up working at ESPN. Other companies would be like, hey, you've worked for ESPN, can you write for us? It became, hey, we don't have a webmaster. They're like, can you, a webmaster, my God. So they'd be like, can you just run our whole page? So then I became like a senior editor, but I didn't know anything about WordPress. Between being on Sumo and then AppSumo, I just started building on that. People kept saying like, you did it over here, can you do that for me? And I built out a couple people's brands, and then people just kept hearing about that, and I was like, let's just do an agency to try to productize all of the things that I was doing before. So what I do now is basically I help entrepreneurs that have trouble with their voice, and then I coach them through that process, either helping them develop that voice and then build products so it actually fits their brand, and then go from there. So we try to hone their superpowers. So just kind of like X-Men or anything like that, everyone has unique abilities, but a lot of times I think there's so much noise out there that they kind of miss how their business could be run because they're being reactionary. So I really try to listen to how they can impact their niche or their ecosystem, and then help them just basically be the person they need to be. The way I impact, either if I'm teaching them or building out a signature brand or product, that allows them to basically use that as a flagship to build whatever they want in their life, in anything. You know, I don't know what it is. I just like seeing how you can produce something, you can have a skill, and you can change people's lives. So like that's all business is. Someone sent me a message that said, Doc, I don't know how he's some internet wizard, but he got me X, Y, and Z. And they know that they have spent so much time and energy and effort and money monetarily that when it's like, oh no, this is what you need, it's just like, it changes the relationship with the client. My goal with the whole agency is all of that funding is going to be going into the project I'm passionate about, which is really helping entrepreneurs with disabilities, specifically dyslexia, how they can break into the industry. And by the way, I couldn't really speak until I was 5, and I couldn't read until I was 9. I have an idea, just like the superpower thing. I think being in this new economy, they need to have a superpower and have a portfolio to make a difference. So that's the whole format that I'm building to teach kids.
Welcome to Startup Starter Presents No Code Week Happy Hour, powered by Video Ask by Typeform. My name is Lorel Scott, and I am the co-founder, head of partnerships and platform at Startup Starter. We've had an amazing first week of No Code. We started off the week with a panel hosted by We Are No Code, and have heard from Apps Without Code, Bubble, Adalo, Brand Factory, No Code Makers, and our event sponsor, TapCart. Now, with so many great platforms out there, we want to invite you to share with us what you are building or your idea, and give you the opportunity to have Doc Williams, founder of Brand Factory, start building your app or web-based app during week 2 of No Code Week. All you have to do is record a 30-second pitch of your idea, and we will choose 3 idea makers to start building their app live. You can do this from your phone or your computer. Ready to get started? Let's go.
What's up, Doc? We're back, man.
How we doing?
Good, man. Good. Welcome to the happy hour, everyone. We are live right now. However, if you are inside of Beam Conference, we will move over to Beam Conference here in a minute. Just want to kind of break down what it looks like. First, we want to start by thanking all of our sponsors from this week, all of our guests, all of our speakers this week as well. So thank you, Sina Mobasser from TapCart. Thank you, Parlay Me. Thank you, .xyz. If you have not went in yet, create your profile on startupstarter.co. You will be able to get a free domain at .xyz during No Code Week all the way through the 25th of March. So check that out. Also, we want to thank Beam Conferencing for helping put this together and allowing us this platform to be able to share with people. Thank you to Apps Without Code, We Are No Code, Bubble, Adalo. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of this. Steven from No Code Makers as well. We appreciate everyone's participation in this. So we're kicking it off. I don't know about you, Doc, but I have some drink already ready. I'm sipping already. All right. So what we're going to do is we'll be in Beam Conferencing. Inside, if you are inside of Beam Conferencing right now, if you look to your left, there is a tab that says Cowork. If you go in there, you will see the virtual Startup Starter room, and you'll be able to choose a space that you can go into. So spend about 15 minutes in these rooms. Me and Doc will move around these rooms between now and 5 o'clock and just talk about what you guys are doing. Tell us about your idea and all of that. I will drop the link in the main room chat for you to click on to go in and do your video ask so that you can do your 30-second pitch. It shouldn't take you no more than a minute and a half to do, and we'll get that out to Doc so he can take a look at these. Yeah, so we are live. We're going in. Doc, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. No, it's a good day of building. Yeah, I'm excited. I've got some projects I was working on, been hearing what people have been doing on Twitter, a couple of different projects using different platforms we talked about this week, some that we're talking about software coming up next week in Bubble. So it's good stuff, man. Good stuff for a Friday.
Yeah, so listen, chat with Doc, tell what you're working on. Get the opportunity. You see my dog back here doing his thing. Get your opportunity to get your app idea or web-based app idea built live by Doc next week. That'll be on Wednesday the 24th. And we will send that out. You'll have calendar invites for that. He'll choose someone between now and on Tuesday to be a part of that. So you have some time to get that in. And yeah, shouldn't take you a lot of time at all. So we're excited. We're back. More stuff to come next week. We have Typeform, we have Airtable, we have Softer, we have a cool VC panel, we have another no code panel as well with some great people. Products by women, Startup Starter. We'll have our own founder story, so stay tuned for that. And you'll get a product demo by Startup Starter for our community platform as well. So check that out. Make sure between now and then you set up your free profile on startupstarter.co/join. All right, Doc. So everybody get ready, hop into those rooms, and we'll see you over there in a second. All right. See you guys there. I just sent you the link, Doc. You're good to go.
Cool. All right, then. See you, everyone.
All right.